Yo, what is up, homies? I am so stoked to share this video with you guys today. I've spent the last week here in Barcelona, Spain. As you can see, clearly it's Barcelona behind me. And I've been here for a competition called Urban World Series, which is the Scooter World Championship. I've trained a long time for this contest, and I can safely say that I did the best or the hardest run that I have ever done in any competition in my entire life. I'm super proud of it, and so that'll be at the end of this video. But to kick things off, I want to start things with Jayden Sharman, my friend who I haven't seen in years. We're gonna catch up, have a little ride at this small skate park called Parc del Forum. Then from there, we're gonna head to the World Championship course here at Parc del Forum. I'm gonna give you a rundown of what I think of the skate park and also some thoughts from some of my friends as well. Then from there, we go to the Mega Ramp contest. Then finally, the Central Park World Championship and my run for the finals at this contest. I'm stoked for you guys to see this video and my run. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Jayden, I have a game. You're already stoked on it. All right, here's the game. I'm gonna do a line, and then you have to do the same line with the GoPro on. Whoever does it cleaner, they comment down below.
No, I don't want to do any grinds or anything.
No, that's exactly what I'm going for. The first one, we're only gonna do 2 tricks. It's gonna be so chill. All right, I'm doing triple heel, and then bar board slide. I'm not gonna lie, that triple heel was garbage, but I did the bar board slide, so I'm keeping it. All right, there it is. You gotta put this on.
I'll do it this side because if I do this side, I've got to swear around for bar board slide.
I get that. Oh! Hey, that little... I did a triple heel and I was like, where did that come from? Do you want me to stop?
No, just run it back.
Okay, run it back. That thing just came out of nowhere, man. Whoa!
It's like Europe's #1 here, everybody.
I was just laughing. I'm like, you know when you go weak, I'm laughing. I did not feel good on that rim. Did you see me? I was like...
Jayden's got his line, I got mine. Comment down below which one you think is cleaner. Jayden's laughing. He's gonna do a line now, and I'll back him up. It was okay.
I could do it. I can make it harder if you want to.
I really would rather not do that because I'm tired.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Dang, man, I've been prepping for years for this. All right, here we go. Get it back, Jayden up with the heel finger rewind over the hip, then front bri. It's gonna be funny if I end up choking on this. Yeah. Ah, you get out of here. Saying don't slip. Gosh. All right, that was fun.
If I would have faced on it,
That would have sucked. I imagine you'd be good. All right, good stuff.
nice.
Comment down below.
Mine.
Comment down below which line and by which rider you liked best. Man, I had such a good time riding and catching up with my buddy Jayden Sharman. I'm just here editing the video right now. Sometimes I think I do kind of a poor job at narrating how things are going during a vlog or while I'm filming, I guess you could say. So I'm just gonna put this here. Jayden is such a good friend of mine. He is an incredible athlete and a super cool person as well. He takes what he does on scootering so seriously, and it's so cool how well he grasps the idea of being a true athlete. He's so deliberate and disciplined about his craft, and it clearly shows when he rides a box or, you know, a quarter pipe or anything like that, and he's doing his crazy rewind combos. Of course, just in this segment, we were kind of just messing about, having a good time, which is also a really good quality to have. But when he gets on the course, you know, dead set on his line that he's planned, you can tell how much effort, time, and dedication he's put into his craft when he drops in. It's so cool how perfect he lands everything and how crazy the combos are that he does. Truly, he's an incredible rider, and I'm stoked that I got to include him in this video. So now let's head to practice for World Finals, and we'll get to know the park.
So today we have about 2 hours of practice, and I'm an hour and a half into that practice, and I figured, well, I'm gonna get in the feel of the park, try to do my best at narrating how this park feels and what to expect this weekend. All right, we'll start least favorite to my favorite. First up, we got this vine and quarters. There's Chris. Out of all the ramps here at this skate park, this vine has the steepest of quarter pipes. Next up, we have this fat vine. This fat vine is the most mellow thing in the world. It's honestly like you're not even riding a spine, like you're riding a bank today. I have a tendency to overshoot this thing. I'll just be cruising at like a slow speed, it seems, and I'll land like all the way down there by the metal. From this fat spine, it goes into an even fatter spine. I guess it's just a box at this point. Super mellow once again. I think it's an interesting feature to kind of transfer from one side of the park to the other. And so I think you're gonna be seeing this particular section used not for big tricks, but simply just for maneuvering it throughout the park. How's it feel, Chris?
Hey, Cody, Flom! Hey, man, you excited?
Of course I am.
All right, man, we're gonna go ahead and bust it down for you right here, okay? Quick little intro, okay? So pretty much we got ramps and things and stuff and cool things to do and
no
awesome
way.
people.
How do you know?
And we're just here to have fun and have a good time, and no one here is competitive at all, and we're all just here to do the same thing, which is have awesome time, great time, support each other, and be awesome and amazing. Smile. Come on, smile. Thanks.
Don't tell Chris, but I'm gonna beat him.
All right, cut the clip. All right, guys, we're not here to mess around, all right? All right, okay. My main, now my alter ego's coming into play. We're not messing around, okay? We're here to beat some ass.
Oh my gosh.
Cody Farming is nothing. He thinks he's got everything.
Anyway, let's head on to the boxes
I'm gonna come on
now.
down, Malcolm, back.
Good little line. Coming onto the second box is so hard to get speed for it. But hey, we're making it work. A little insider tip. If you see a lot of front bras or fronties, at least from me, I won't speak on behalf of other riders, even though I know it's true for a lot of other riders. But when you see a lot of fronties and front bras over boxes specifically in runs, usually because it's hard to clear that obstacle without the extra momentum of your scooter or your body throwing you forward. Just a little insider tip. Got it. This park, for me personally, I really like. Each feature is well built, it's very big, it's very fast, except for that spine. I really don't like that spine. But the layout kind of just makes it challenging to create a line that isn't just like back and forth. But I want to take this next segment to kind of ask around and see what the other pro riders think of this park as we head into semifinals. All right, so we've had 2 hours to ride the park. What is your...
It's absolute bollocks. Cody Flom, he told them to make it just the way it was,
my
so
God.
it's not my favorite park, okay? They're conspiring against me. This is a Ponzi scheme. Cody told them to make it this way. The park is trash. Everything about the park is just what he wants, okay? This is an absolute con. Cody's absolutely just conning every single person out there. This is all this was about.
I'm being attacked and violated.
Okay, that's what
End it. End the
park
clip.
trash.
End the clip. We had 2 hours of practice. What do you think of the park?
It's pretty good. Hard to get speed for some, but we move. We move, Cody.
All right.
Want to know why? Why is that? Because Chris Farris is going to lose.
Yeah, he's gonna lose to me. Of course. Oh my days. What do you think? Would you jump this? Not only do we have the World Finals at the skate park happening, but we also have World's Best Trick by Action Space on this mega ramp. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not looking too forward to riding this ramp. And we already had like probably 2 jumps each practice on this ramp, and a disaster kind of happened, and I'll put the clip in right here. So in the video you couldn't see the takeoff, but as I went off of the kicker, my front wheel just caved straight into the ramp. Not good, not good at all. Thankfully I stayed straight and I still made the distance, but they've reinforced it and resurfaced it. So now we're gonna get to practice. I'll film a couple clips, let's get into it. So as it turns out, this airbag is so hard to roll away from. 4 jumps, I rolled away from 1, and all the other ones I got absolutely fucked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little humble pill. I'm gonna step out of the contest, just gonna focus on park.
Really, Cody?
Really? You got the W, all right? It's all you. You just have to get through Mendes and Jamie. Roommate
I think just roommate.
Okay, well, good luck.
While I was a little bit bummed about not riding Mega, I was still dead set, focused on the competition happening at the skate park. The day before my runs, we had 1 more session of practice. And going into this session, I was like 100% confident with the tricks I wanted to do. And so I just wanted to make sure I knew the skate park well enough to ride for 60 seconds straight. So in this next segment, you'll see me doing a variety of combos that maybe I didn't do in my run. And the reason for that simply was so I knew every nook and cranny of every single ramp at that skate park. Because I wanted to make sure, like, dude, if I was gonna land low on a certain ramp, what were my alternatives? And like, would it work with the flow of my run? I wanted to make sure I was ready, not just if things went good, but also if things went bad. You know what I mean? So let's get into this session. So believe it or not, we actually had semifinals and finals in the same day. And going into semifinals, I wanted to be super, super conservative. I wanted to do like the bare minimum in order to make it to finals. I didn't want to reveal any big tricks before I made it to the main event. So this is my second semifinals run. Dropping into my semifinals run, I was actually more nervous than finals. And the reason for that was because I knew I was playing it safe, but what if I was playing it too safe? Once I started actually flowing around the skate park, getting into my groove, landing tricks, I had this type of confidence to where I just felt like I couldn't possibly fall on anything. And then the end of my run came, and right about here I was saying to myself, oh gosh, this is only a 45-second run. Finals is gonna be 60 seconds. How am I gonna do this? Oh, here we go. And then I landed my last trick. So pumped. And as you can see, I didn't really celebrate much. It was kind of just like a straight face wave to the crowd. And the reason was because I knew like the job wasn't finished. I hadn't finished at finals yet. The goal was to win finals, not just to make it to finals. And then came Judgment Day. In my first finals run, I really wasn't happy with the score that I got, and that was because of some of the mistakes that I made in my run. So I'm gonna narrate that one. I'm gonna point out the mistakes that I made and the tricks and some other things with my foot placement. And then I'm gonna show you how I corrected those in my second run. Dropping into this run, I had a mixture of confidence and also nervousness, but I just pushed through that. The mistakes started flowing right away. As you can see, I put my foot down straight away, and right after that, I did that flip triple thing, landed casing on the ramp, and I lost speed. I wasn't actually able to get that fronty rewind kickless that I wanted. Instead, I just replaced it with a fronty whip. Thankfully, I was still able to carry my speed all throughout the rest of my run. Coming into this section of my run right here is where I made another mistake. I didn't take a push right there. And then when I got to the top of the ramp, I had no speed to actually stall. I had to step off my skater, which just wasn't smart. And it cost me some points in the end. Finally, to finish off my run, thankfully I got my nothing front scoot double whip, but instead of doing a flare quad whip, I only got a flare single whip. Regardless, I was still super happy with this run, but it could have been better.
Listen to that, Cody, that's for you!
After my first run, when I saw my score on the screen from that run, I felt kind of disappointed because while I did make a few minor mistakes, I wasn't really thinking about that at the time. I just thought dang, I just landed a flawless run. And now I'm still sitting in 5th, what the heck? I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment where I was like, dude, I'm just getting shafted. But then I kind of took a step back and I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna go out and blame the judges on the score that I have in my runs right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my best to do better in the next run. So I thought to myself okay, what did I do wrong? And I counted, I put my foot down 3 times total. Initially, it was right on the roll-in when I was turning around after my first trick. Then after that, I had to push because I didn't land my flip triple finger whip properly. And then the third time was at the top of the ramp after the front buttercup. So I was like, okay, those are 3 mistakes that I can easily fix just as long as I land everything perfectly. Simple, right? So that was my goal going into my second run. And also add the flare quad whip. Don't just do flare whip. So that was my mentality going into my second run. Dropping into my second run, I said to myself, Cody, you have absolutely nothing to lose. And you're never gonna be the best unless you're willing to risk falling. And there you have it. World Finals 2021 was a success. I'm so grateful for God's favor, grace, and protection over me while I was on this trip. And I want to say thank you to you guys for coming along on this journey with me. You've seen how hard I've been working for this competition, and I'm stoked that you get to enjoy the victory with me. Got silver medal right here, which is actually not a medal. Believe it or not, this is plastic. It's like 3D printed. The top really isn't what you expect it to be, and it truly will never satisfy. Only a life lived with Jesus Christ will satisfy. But it is cool to get medals like this when you worked hard at whatever your craft is. So I'm not discounting this in any way. I do enjoy it, but I know it's not like the end all be all. Anyways, I'm gonna have more videos coming out in the coming weeks for the rest of my trip here in Barcelona, Spain, and also in Denmark. So stay tuned for those. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.